Hi everyone, how you going? I am Dr Fiona Girkin and welcome to my YouTube channel on Wrangling Toxic Women. Yes, I said it, I use toxic and women one after the other, and I'm sure people are now angrily writing their hate mail to me, and that's fine. Feel free to email me at info@drfionagirkin.com. I'm happy to read your hate mail, but come on, if we want equality, and we talk about toxic men and toxic male behaviour all the time, why are we not allowed to talk about the toxic behaviour of some women? So that's what this channel is going to be all about. It's about discussing the behaviour of women that isn't helpful, that isn't healthy. My PhD was in toxic female behaviour in the workplace, specifically looking at female psychopathic behaviour in the community services sector. Yes, in helping professions like counselling, social work, psychology, feminist services, and it was a surprising study which I'm going to talk more about on this channel. I really want us to be able to open up a conversation about some of these issues. I've also worked in teaching in domestic violence, and what I found was that, again, we talk all about male perpetrators of domestic violence, but not female perpetrators of domestic violence. And the studies out there that show that women can be just as abusive as men, but use different tactics, like they use covert tactics, they use things like relational aggression. They are hidden and they are buried by the powers that be and the feminist services that get billions of dollars a year to support women. There are women out there that need that support. I'm not denying that. And I know that someone's going to say it in the comments. There are a lot of women out there that need support. But there are also a lot of men out there that need support that are not getting it because the money's not flowing to male services. Okay, so this channel, we are going to talk about wrangling toxic women. We will touch on toxic women, toxic behaviour of men as well, only as a comparison. But I really want to stay focused on female behaviour, simply because that's my area of specialty. So before doing my PhD, I spent a lot of time working in the community services sector, which is where this issue kind of arose for me. I've taught, done teaching. I have also worked as a consultant before, and I've recently just returned to consulting again, working for myself in this area. My undergraduate qualifications are in psychology and management and counselling, so I do have that behavioural background as well. This channel, we're not just going to focus on psychopathy, we're actually going to focus on the dark tetrad. So if you don't know what the dark tetrad is, it is psychopathy, narcissism, Machiavellianism, and sadism. Sadism is only recently been added, and that's because it was decided that that seemed to be something that was quite useful as well. We are going to touch on all of those. We might talk about cases where someone might have been charged with fraud or committed a crime of some description where they've displayed some of these dark traits. So we might touch on those as well, just as examples, but this channel's really not about diagnosing anyone with anything. This is just about having that conversation to help educate people. So the purpose is, like I said, is about educating people. It's going to be based in research. It's going to be evidence-based information that people can use to learn more about toxic behaviour in women. We'll focus on not just workplace behaviour, we'll also focus on relationship behaviour, the behaviour in domestic violence space, and the bias that currently sits there in terms of women as victims and men as perpetrators. So we're going to actually talk about female perpetrators of domestic violence as well. And we're going to talk about male victims of domestic violence because I think that that's not talked about enough, and I think it's something we need to be a lot more mindful of as a society. So this channel will provide that kind of information for you. Like I said, it'll be based in research, it'll be evidence-based. We'll probably talk about different published research that's out there and the interpretation of that. We might even look at some of the media around often research that does involve domestic violence and how skewed that can often be towards female victims. But that said, this is not about me dictating to you and telling you how to think. You should never ever allow someone to tell you how to think, especially on YouTube, because you can easily end up down the rabbit hole in any kind of social media. I want you to think critically. I want you to look at the information yourself and make your own decision. You don't have to agree with me. And feel free to use the comments or email me if you have any questions or any comments that you're concerned about or that you've got a difference of opinion on. I'm fine with that. This channel will be part of a broader suite of information that I will be providing to people. So I will be starting to run courses around some of this content through my website, which is www.drfionagirkin.com. I'm keeping it simple this time. Last time I did consulting, I had a business name. And you know what? I don't care for that. This is my purpose. This is about providing the information people need to learn about something that is currently quite buried. But I think things are changing. So I think now is a good time to share some of this information. So as part of my consulting, I will be helping people, both men and women, who have been bullied by a female in the workplace. And feel free to have a look at my website in terms of how I can assist with that. I'll also be helping people who are in a relationship with a woman where they're experiencing toxic behaviour, or they've been accused of domestic violence when that may not be the case. So have a look at the website. That can provide more information on my services, but I don't want to go into great detail of that on YouTube. This is really just about the videos and providing more context around what I do. And look, do you know what? I actually like talking, so it's really just an opportunity for me to talk and share. And for the haters out there, I know that there's going to be people watching these videos on purpose to troll me, to send nasty messages. Okay, I probably won't be responding to those. I won't deal with disrespect. If you don't like it, don't watch it. That said, I'm not a member of any professional body, or I'm self-employed. So if you're looking to target me in any way, yeah, good luck with that. Everyone's entitled to their opinion, and we are in a country where free speech should continue to be a thing. And like I said, this is the content that I provide will be based in evidence, but it's up to you to think critically about what you see and what you read and what I say. Thank you so much for watching this trailer on what to expect on YouTube from me. Please like and subscribe to the channel so that every time I bring a new video out, you can get to see them. I'm going to try and bring a video out a week. Obviously, I'm new to this, so we'll see how I go. But please comment if you're enjoying the content. If you have a question that you'd like me to talk about, or an issue that you'd like me to talk about, feel free to send me an email or leave a message in the comments. I probably prefer an email because I'd like to keep things as confidential as possible. Or if you're needing support, feel free to send an email, and all those details are in the description of this video. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I look forward to sharing a lot more with you soon, and I hope you really enjoy the content. Thanks.